Hello, this is Apple Time Studios and my name is Paul, and today I'm going to be using the Reaper DAW, and I'm also going to be using on screen 1 excuse me, which has got the tracks, and I've got screen 2 which has got the mixer, and I've got screen 3 which you won't see again after this hopefully, that's got the OBS recording software on there, which I need some help with, but I'm getting there. So we've got it so it moves across from the screen to screen. I've also got the mouse highlighted. If I go left it goes purple, if I go right it goes dark, and when I let go, because it's a right click, you get menus. On the amps I've got Rockrack V3, I've got the ENGL, we call it ENGL E646 VS, the Chandler GAV19T, the Friedman or the Friedman, makes me think of fried things, so the Friedman we call it, the BE-100 and the DS-40 we've got, and that's that one. I've set them all so you can just see this pane here with all stuff in it. The Bassdude, which I like the look of it, but it's all about what it does. But it makes me think of my Fender Blues DeVille 60-watt valve amp, which is 1993 or 4 edition, and it's got 2 Jensen and 2 Eminence speakers in it. So I do prefer playing through my valve amps if I can, but it's not always possible. And I've also got Milani VC50 converted combo, which is now a head. It looks quite nice actually, and that's on my Marshall 4B12. So we've got that, but when it's a bit quiet or I need to put the headphones on, these are quite nice too. And I've also got the Rockergain, which has got the orange amp look about it. So I must admit, off looks, I like my Friedman amps, and I like my Bassdude and Rockergain. So I think I'm going to go with the Bassdude. These are all from Plugin Alliance, and it's this is a video 4 that I'm doing. I've done 3 videos using the Acoustica plugins. By no means am I an expert or an amazing musician. I'll let you decide. But today these videos are just to have a potter around, play around with it, and if you like what's going on, then great. Put a like on it, subscribe if you wish, and we'll take it from there. So let's have a look. Go on the Bassdude. I've set it to 4 bars. We're going to have a go on the auto, and I might as well record it whilst I'm doing it. I've also got my speech on track 1, and when I go into the effects up here, I'm using the Restream broadcaster internal, which is then going into my OBS. I've also got the mute set to solo defeat, and the recording part is set to record disabled. So that's just in case anyone's looking at this and thinks, how's he got that going? So that's that bit going there, and because I am on an ASIO interface using the old M-Audio Fast Track Ultra, which has been serving me well. So we've got that going as well, and here we go. So we'll pick this track, guitar. I've called it Guitar 1. That track, and I'm going to run in with the Bassdude. So let's see how we go on. I'm going to mute my voice and to get cracking with things. thanks very much, and might have peeked here and there on that. So basically what I've done there is just have a patter. I'm not really done anything else. I had a mess. There may be some ideas in that I quite like and I might want to do another time. So just have a listen and we'll just see what it sounds like. I'm not going to play it all. We'll just go through some bits. And I'm looking at my video recording already. I'm at 7 minutes. So 7 minutes and a bit. Well, 8 minutes coming up. So you know, I don't want to linger too much. Now the thing I'm doing with this is I've just turned off the auto changing thing. So I went through that playing with different sounds, and that probably influenced how I played. So if I was actually to play this from the beginning and hopefully get it right, I'd probably start playing it and put this on auto. So if I put this on auto now and play, it's going to tick through on this 4-bar thing that I've set up. Incidentally as well, I'm trying to use them clean. This thing's going to change in a minute. It's on 28, so now it's on 29. And there we go. It's alright, isn't it? Now it's overpowering my voice this, so I'm going to turn it down. There we go. And the other thing I'm going to do is mute my effects track. That's going to influence things, isn't it? It's going to, when you play 2 sources at the same volume or something like that, it does add, is it 3 dB or something like that? I don't know. It does add some more dB to it, doesn't it? So, there we go, that's quite nice, isn't it? Instead, let's see what that's on here. So I'll be using that reverb later on, won't I? So I'll put that over there. Nice. So that's what I've got there. Let's put it on repeat. There we go. So we've got quite a few. Incidentally, when you go in here, you've got all these things in here. Let's just go way down. Look at all this. And I'll be honest with you, I don't think I'll be able to tell the difference with a lot of that. Basically, when I'm playing through an amp, I set it up a certain way. I might turn the mid and the treble down a bit and whap the bass up, because I quite like that. And then there's other times when I take the bass off and whap the treble and the mid up. It just all depends on how you want it to sound. And in most cases, my amp's set up a certain way, and I really alter it really if I need to. And I used to gig it with a blues driver pedal, which I've still got. And once you've got a couple of sounds, you normally set up with that. So you've got all these, and then you've got all these other amps in here. Let's have a go with the Rockergain and just see what that does. So turn that off, and we're going to play this over here. Okay, we'll just run through what's already being recorded, shall we? So there we go. You can go through these with an auto button. Now these have all got a delay thing built in here. They've got all sorts of stuff in. You know, have a mess around and see where it goes. That's nice, isn't it? What else have we got in here? A long time ago, between the age of 8 and the age of 28, that I can remember, starting in the early 80s for myself. My dad used to book a load of bands. We used to call it it ended up being called the Dave and Pete, or the Pete and Dave Roadshow. But it was really good. Every month we used to get together and I'd just set bands up and carry loads of gear. It was absolutely brilliant. Massive bins and bolt them together and stuff. And we had these orange amps, and we had high watts. We had 4 big amps, valve amps, and they did the highs, the mids, the lows. you know, and the low end had a bass reflex cabinet with these vents that went through to the back speaker cabinet that had the 18-inch speakers in. So it was absolutely wonderful. So I do like valve amps. I do like these emulations. So partly nice to see how they look as well. Let's run through that one. Let's just play that. Let's set it up over here. Lots of orange emulations there. Let's click on that. I do like that one actually. That sounds really nice, doesn't it? Let's have a go with that. I'm not going to do anything with it, but just I'll play on there. You can see I like doing that sort of stuff. Let's go to something else then. Let's have a go with the Friedman one. We've got this one over here. We'll play it from here, shall we? Oh no, yeah, it doesn't matter where we play it from. Let's go play that. Quite distorted, isn't it? And then let's have a see. And you'll probably spot what I need to click on before I see what I need to click on. Now the gain, if memory serves me right, set it to 4 bar. Okay, isn't it? See, that's what I normally do when I'm playing through my amp. I turn treble up and bass up, just like that, and I set my bass like that. That normally does me. I go like that, and I set myself to both pickups on my Gibson Les Paul Studio, whap all the volume and tones up, and that does me well. So you need to get these and have a mess. Look at all this. You probably find that a lot of amps just sound like the other ones, you know. So you get a lot of these showing up as well. Anyway, carry on. Now, for me, with what I've got, it's the American and it's the English amps. So that's what I kind of go for. But these are good, aren't they? There's that many, you just need to have a good mess around with them. One of the best gigs I ever saw at my dad's venues and Pete, with my dad, Dave Crompton and Pete Mether, was when we booked the Ground Dogs, tournament fee and the Ground Dogs. Absolutely brilliant it was. He even changed the string halfway through a song. He was absolutely drunk, you know, but that was Vance's fault, but there you go. Good old Vance. I miss him. And yeah, wish would have got to see him a lot more. But you know, you bump into people and you kind of go, "How you doing? I'm alright. I'll meet up sometime," and it never happens. Let's go on to this one here. Whoa, what's that? Right. Let's put that on a 4 bar one. Let's get that going, eh? Alright, same again. Clean volume there. I have absolutely no idea what I'm doing with this. Fact. I want this thing to do what I want it to do. See, and I have no idea what I'm doing with this. Let's turn that off and turn that off and see what happens. Absolutely no idea. Oh, there we go, see. That's because I can't even read the thing. So now we've got this going. go. Happy. So there it is. Watch. Oh, there's nothing happening. Oh, it works. There you go. Problem solved. We can use this to gig again. This is the BE-100. All these. And I know you've got all these amps, especially these ones I'm looking at, and it's like, well, why do you need all them amps? And the answer is, you don't. Anyway, moving on. Sounds good without. I think the key to a lot of this is, have you got a good sound without anything as well? If your guitar sounds nice, and then obviously you go through this sort of stuff. It's just nice, isn't it? Let's turn that on. So that's 4 bars, and go on to the auto. Look at all this. I've not a clue what's in here. Start at the top. Normal shape. There we go. Very nice. Blimey, 18 minutes. We'll have to wrap this up soon, won't we? You'll be getting bored with me. Right. There we go. Put onto a 4 bar. Let's put on auto. There's all sorts in this. I mean, this is a right scary beast. The ENGL thing. Right. Anyway, that's that one, and then we've got the Rockrack one there. And do you know what? I'm just going to go over here to Bassdude. I'll do. What's a Bassdude, eh? That's what I forgot here. We've got all this going on here. There we go. These are all the amps I've been looking at. The good old orange. And we're going to go on to this, which we're... So what I'm going to do is just do another pass of some guitar and enjoy it. And I'm going to take it from there. So we've got another track set up here now. Here's a track I prepared earlier. So let's do some. I'm going to run it through something else. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to this. I like the Bassdude. I'm going to chuck it on this track. That'll do me. I'm happy with that. It will copy it over with all the settings that it originally had on the other one, because I'm just copying the effect. So let's have a look at what we've got. And I'm going to run it through this. To the effects as well, so let's get that going as well. So let's add that one on. All being well, and what we'll do is we'll unmute it. Helps it to work. There we go. Let's pin that to the ground. I'm gonna pick a guitar room or something else. Let's have a see what we've got. So I'm using a Waves H reverb. I find that the Waves products are quite good too. I went through a bit of a spree of getting all the Waves things I wanted. Then I got all the Plugin Alliance things I wanted. I really never thought that would happen, and there I were. And then next I end up getting the Acoustica plugins and getting a load of them that I want. There's still a few that I like, but you know, it's just one of them. Musicians, we don't need it, we just want it. So we'll go for another reverb. Let's have a what's that? A soft echo. Is that what it is? Yeah. That's it. We'll have that, and we'll go with the amp there. So let's get on playing. Let's see what happens. We'll take that off. We've got that there. I'm just going to get on with it, and good luck. thanks very much for listening. You've been very kind. We'll not play that back. We'll just do this and we'll save it. I really enjoyed that. There was some really nice sounds coming from that, and that's where I like to be. So we'll click on the auto. I shall wish you a fond farewell and thank you for listening, and let's hope that it all works out. So I'm now going to end the video session with a stroke of a few keys, and if anyone's got any ideas of how you can do it with just one button, I'll be more than grateful. So I'm going to deactivate the screen switching, and then I'm going to go on to a picture of my dog, or maybe not, but we'll have an outro to finish. So here's my outro with a bit of fun.